Okay, so I've got 6 minutes to record to let you know what I did today with my drone. So it's going to take a long time. I don't know if I can talk for 6 minutes straight. But anyhow, so I took it to Blackbridge today. I took it out to Blackbridge and nice big beautiful metal bridge that was built in 1916. I could see by the little brass plaque that it had on the side of it there. And so it's kind of rusty and it's kind of big, and it's not that big. It owns only one lane at a time, so the cars have to go single file, so that's going to slow you down quite a bit. So we went out there to look at some nature. So we got a look at some cattails, and we beat the cattails around and made their little fluffies go fluffy fluffy, but I didn't get that on the video. I guess my drone ran out of batteries, because the batteries all self-discharge for a while. If you let them sit around for a while too long, they don't like being at full charge, so then they self-discharge and you end up with 40% battery in all your damn batteries. So doesn't work so perfect. Anyhow, so I ran out of batteries for the drone, which means I only got what you see here, which is plenty, really. 6 minutes is a long time. For 6 minutes and 42 seconds or something, I'm gonna have to keep talking. Tell you about the cedar trees. I was trying to teach Joshua about cedar trees, so I got some broken off for him to smell, and you bruise it a bit, and then you get the nice little cedar smell off of it. And then he saw some other cedar trees later, and I said, "Are those the same or are they different?" And he said, "They're the same." I said, "Okay, well then they're cedar trees." So I was teaching him about the trees. We had the cottontail fluffs, the cattails, and then we had weeping willow trees. So I climbed a weeping willow tree and I made them follow me. So Joshua climbed the tree and balanced on some bouncy tree trunks for a while, and that was pretty fun. Then we went across the big field back over to the river and found some more cedar trees leaning in on the river, and did a little more tree climbing. It was really nice. Oh, look at that. It's only 2 minutes in. Oh, I'm going to have to talk forever. What else am I going to say? We were throwing sticks in the river and doing sword fights. Joshua and Stephanie were doing sword fights with sticks, and then whose stick breaks the easiest. And so, of course, Joshua had the strong stick, and he kept on breaking our sticks because these weeds are so nice and brittle, and they just smash when you strike it with a little hard stick. So that was pretty fun, doing sword fights with the weeds beside the river. And then I was throwing the excuse me, I was throwing the spears at the water. You pull it out, and then it's, especially when it's got a little dirt clod on the end of it, then it flies more like a spear, and it goes thunk into the water and sticks there, and then it floats down the river. Saw a couple of kayaks. You'll see on the one part where I'm flying around that the person is carrying the kayak. Well, so later on, after I did the drone flying, then we saw them paddling down the river in their kayaks and said hi. And the beautiful people went by, and we walked up and down the riverbanks and saw beaver chewed sticks. So there was this one tree that the poor tree, it just can barely get a sprout out, and the beaver chews it off every time. It was like this porcupine of chewed off nubs, and it was all stubby. There was nothing there yet. It's like every single year that thing sprouted out a good sized sprout, and the beaver come and just loves that kind, and it's just so nice and soft there, and he just chews it right off every freaking year after year. And this thing looked like an actual porcupine. It was so cool. I should have taken some better pictures and mixed them in with the video that I'm showing you. But of course, all you get to see is where I flew my drone, because that's where the drone flying is. I took a couple of pictures with my phone, but I didn't manage to be smart enough to try and incorporate them into the video that I put together, because I just kind of slapped it all together. I did a little bit of speeding this part up and slowing that part down. You'll notice on one part where Stephanie and Joshua are waving, and I slow it down and they wave slower as I'm going past, and then you can tell because right after that it suddenly speeds up. It's when it goes back to normal speed. Or I might have clipped that a little bit even faster than normal speed, 1.1 or something like that. It's unfortunate I can't put some good music on the back of this to make it all sound nice and pretty, but we'll see how it works out. Look at that, we've got another minute left. A little, well, 1 minute, yeah, 1 full minute. I gotta keep on talking to get this video just to have a bit of a soundtrack. So I hope you like the sound of my voice, because there it is. My little hums that I got left from the COVID. That was a hell of a ride, the COVID. I'll tell you that. I got sick and I got better. It took 5 days and it was not much fun. Boy, oh boy. And now I'm still a little sniffly and it's kind of funny. It's not, my voice doesn't sound quite right. But I'm going to go back to work Monday afternoon. Starting on afternoon shift. So we'll do 3 weeks of afternoons and then we'll have some day shift for the summertime. Have to take some more time off. That'll be good. More holidays, more trips to the river, having fun, enjoying life.